Hello, I'm Peter. Welcome back to our education series about the Datavault Builder. This is part 3, where we show you how to create hubs and satellites. In the last part, we have identified our unique business key for a table, which we will now use to create a hub. I switch to the third tab in the Datavault Builder navigation, which is the Datavault canvas. The Datavault canvas is always empty if you open it. You can search here for existing elements by adding hubs, subject areas, or systems to your canvas, or you can use it to model new elements. I will switch now to the computer view so you see better what I'm doing. On the empty canvas, I right-click and choose Add Hub. I add the name of the hub and automatically an ID is created. This ID is used to identify the object in the database. What I can assign as well is a subject area. I can select the existing one, or I can type to create a new one. This comment is added later for the documentation, so please fill it with something meaningful. If I would be a data modeler that knows nothing about the data that is used to fill this hub, I could already add this hub to the canvas and create a whole business view of my data model just by creating elements like hubs, links, and satellites, identifying my main objects or processes in the company. As we are now more data-centric person, I can just add a hub load to this hub. And for this, I need to select the source system and the source table, which is a commune table in this case, and the business key we have identified in the last part. So I add this commune number. I could add more than one column. Please be aware that the order of the columns is important as a concatenated key is created. In this case, we have one column, which is enough to create a business key. In the key settings part, we can identify if the keys corresponds in the granularity to the hub that we load. So if we load the communes from the commune table, the granularity is the same, so keys in the source table are unique. And this will help us to create automatically a satellite for this hub. There is a column called business key prefix. This is used if you load more than one source system into the same hub, and the same numbers or same IDs doesn't mean the same thing. Imagine you have customers' number from different countries, and the same number is used in both countries but doesn't refer to the same customer. You would need to prefix it maybe with a country code or with a system code. As well, you can here define which kind of a load this is. So I could say I'm using business key, so I'm loading now a raw vault load. I could say as well I'm using a technical key to load a hub, then it would be a persistent staging hub, or even I will load here already manipulated data by some prepared system up front, then it would be a business vault load, which would be an exception here. I can review all my elements, and because I checked here the keys are unique box, I have the option to automatically create the satellite. Now it will take a few seconds to create all the elements. The reason for this is that the system now reads the metadata of the source table, creates a corresponding target table, it creates a corresponding satellite table, create the staging views for all these elements, and defines by this all the ETL flows. It's creating loads for the satellites based on the SCD type 2 load, so it will already contain only the new or changed rows. It will create a view with a as of now view, and it creates a view as of then when the first time the data arrived. So we have all the SCD type 0, 1, and 2 representations for this data ready after we complete here. So the elements were created in the meantime. I can click on the hub, and I have a load button available here. This is because we haven't modeled only the element, but we have implemented it completely. We have a production ready hub load ready, which was added to the operations module. The same for the satellite. I click on the load button, it will test the data, and we have here a button to view if the data was loaded correctly. You see that all the technical artifacts, like the hash key or the load time, are added automatically. So you don't need to take care of complying with the Datavault standards. This is done automatically. Additionally to creating the elements, they were added to the data lineage section. So we see here this commune demo and the commune demo satellite. And in the job for this source system AAA, the necessary entries were added as well. So we can just rerun the whole job and we'll have a continuous integration test if all our data warehouse loads are working fine. So this concludes the section about creating a hub and a satellite in the core data vault. In the next section, we will have a look about creating links and connecting more than one hubs together. Thank you for your attention and see you back soon.